So let's jump right in here with Reedy Creek. So Governor DeSantis, I've talked about this for a long time. Governor DeSantis has finally signed the bill today in legislation to turn over control of Reedy Creek from Disney back to the state of Florida, where it should have been in the first place. So Reedy Creek, the Reedy Creek bill is going to be renamed the Central Florida Tourism District. It's going to go back to the state. It's going to be in control of the state like it should have been in the first place, like all other districts are. People are bitching about this, crying about this. The DeSantis haters are coming out in force. People are saying, oh, this is a danger. I've seen trending, DeSantis is a danger. And look, I'm not asking you to love DeSantis, but what I'm saying is this particular decision is good. This particular decision is good, and it's bringing Disney in compliance with every other company, every other government in Florida. Disney is going to cry big tears, but that's only because they're losing a massive tax advantage, and because Disney was getting to abuse their workers. Look at this. So this is crazy. But the firefighters, let me zoom in here. The firefighters at Reedy Creek supported the state takeover. They didn't like it. Now, I will say, initially, they said the firefighters were worried about losing their yearly passes, their lifetime Disney passes. They're worried about that. Well, frankly, I'll tell you this. That's a benefit that public entities should not be giving, right? If this was a public entity, they never should have been giving out free Disney passes. If you're in Orlando, you don't get free Universal passes because Universal doesn't run Orlando, right? You don't get free Miami Seaquarium passes as a firefighter in Miami. Like Tampa Bay doesn't give out free passes to the Rays. It's not something you do. You just say, hey, here's some money. Let's pay you some money. Buy whatever the fuck you want with it, right? It's pretty much a bribe. So I get why they were sad about losing their bribe, but that's not, the juice is not worth that squeeze. By the way, Jenna says, I get to visit my first live stream with you at only having found you a few weeks ago. Oh, and this is what I get. Holy crap. Am I glad I haven't eaten dinner yet? Picking up my jaw up on the desk. Great work. Thank you. Hey, Jenna, anytime. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to Legal Mindset. We do not hold back on this channel. We are unfiltered, unbreaded, and raw with the legal facts. Other channels hold back. That's not me. I've taken the hits. By the way, guys, make sure you smash a like button on this, because they have been censoring me hardcore, even on topics that are completely neutral. Like my Emily Kors video, they put that on, they restricted that one, talking about Trump, talking about, what's going on there. They restrict all these topics out the gate. And by the way, I know because this one is graphic, they're going to restrict me. So just like the video, maybe leave a comment if you want to. But that really helps me out in the algorithm. And that's been boosting me on the way to 100K. And by the way, we're doing our 90K celebration on Wednesday. I've already gotten a huge lineup. A lot of friends of the channel are going to pop by, people you know, people you love. That's going to be a massive one. It's going to be a long stream. So stay tuned for that one. That's on Wednesday night. And then on Thursday night, I have Rollo Tomasi coming in to talk about Sydney Watson. We're going to get into her. We're going to get some of the conserva thoughts, the Tradcons, the Tommy Larens of the world. We're going to go hard on those. So check out that. We're definitely going to have a red pill perspective on those. Swamp Sagecy says, DeSantis signed the RCID bill, and I'm going to thank him personally tomorrow for his book signing. Awesome. Awesome. Well, definitely thank him for this, because this is a good policy I can agree with him on. And I know some people say, oh, you're simping for DeSantis. You're just a big fucking DeSantis simp. I can disagree with him on issues, but just bring up the issue. What's an issue that I should disagree with him on? And I can disagree with him on that. I think we need to, as people, get away from this, I stan a person and I like this issue. because we're not going to find these perfect idols. They've all got flaws. DeSantis has flaws, but I agree with him on more issues than I disagree with him on. And I think that's about the metric we've got these days is, do you agree more or disagree more? And for a lot of people, I disagree with them on certain issues, but agree with them on more issues than I disagree. That's good enough. I'm interested in Sapphire. Man, Walt is spinning in his grave like a Beyblade right now, seeing how the current Disney leadership royally screwed up his company and royally screwed up his vision. He was never a socialist. And the propaganda that is being put out by them right now is socialist, is a socialist mindset. And yes, so Demon's Wrath, you are entirely right. I did sit across the table from Disney at several meetings when dealing with not just Disney, but Reedy Creek. I have dealt with Reedy Creek, the special district that was really just a puppet of Disney. Let me just tell you right now, from my personal experience, this is just literally legal mindset Andrew telling you as his lawyer experience in Orlando. I had Disney executives CC'd on communications about the special district that had nothing to do with Disney, but they were personally overseeing what was going on in Reedy Creek. Yeah, stream going down in 3, 2, 1. Yeah, if they strike this, I'm just telling you right now, it happened. Reedy Creek is now dead. They're gone. They can't get me anymore, right? But the T is Disney was always puppeting these people. By the way, they were never my client. I have no duty to them. They were an opposing client. They were across the table. They were antagonistic to my clients. So Disney has only been a bunch of dicks. They've only screwed people over. They make bad deals. They don't negotiate in good faith. When they're called the rat, people mean that. They are the rat. And the people that love them are snorting the pixie dust because they've gotten high on that Disney supply for years. There's nothing sadder than a 40-year-old princess who goes home to a herd of cats because they're still snorting that pixie dust. Just saying. And when people get mad at me for this, it's often the people that just visit a lot and they like Disney. And I'm not telling you not to like Disney. If you want, even after this, if you want to go to Disney, that's your fucking right to go to Disney. But RCID as an entity should never have existed. And what DeSantis is doing now is right and brings them into compliance with the rest of special districts in Florida. And if you have a problem saying, some Republicans are saying, oh, wait, the district still exists. They get benefits. They have all these things they're getting, which they shouldn't get. Well, then you have a problem with the concept of special districts. And I got news for you. There's 1,700 of them in Florida. And unless you're going to get rid of all of them, you can't just single out this one. That would be discriminatory. To get rid of it entirely would be discriminatory, perhaps. To not allow them to form a new one. But to give them the powers that everybody else has, that's fair. That's equality. That's different. Let's see what we got over here. I love Polk County catching all the Disney stuff. Oh, yeah, Polk County, and that's over on Rumble here. Polk County, yeah, they caught all those bad people. The bad people, the naughty people. Oh, by the way, Best Logic, I got your member chat here. It says, free milestone chat. Why am I paying you twice? Hey, don't need to pay me twice. But I appreciate you, Brandon. By the way, Brandon, I think I owe you a shot. I think I owe Brandon a shot, so I should do that. I should do that here in honor of the death of Disney. So we got to get one going for that. So, or the death of Disney's corporate kingdom, right? Their essential city in the middle of Florida that they ruled with impunity. I'm going to finish off. I still got a little bit of this Valentine's 21 left over. So we're going to hit this. Yeah, it's 11 a.m. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. Just get this poured right here. Boom, boom, boom. All right. So you got the nice shot queued up here. So cheers, guys. This is my catch-up shot. I always catch up on my shots, by the way. If I ever have to bank them, I always catch up. But cheers to y'all, and cheers to the downfall of Disney's corporate kingdom. Woof, good. Nice.